Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most mysterious and powerful topics ever discussed. The difference between the soul and the spirit. Many people use these two words as if they mean the same thing. But are they really the same? Or is there a deeper truth hidden behind these words? By the end of this video, your understanding will completely change. So stay with me till the end. Let's begin. First, we need to understand why these topics confuse so many people. Throughout history, philosophers and scientists and spiritual teachers have debated this question. Some say the soul and spirit are identical. Others say they are completely different. And some traditions describe human as having three parts: the body, the soul, and the spirit. But what does that actually mean? Let's start with the simplest idea. Your body is the physical part of you. It can be seen, it can be touched, it can be measured. But the soul and spirit belong to the invisible dimensions. They are not physical. They are not visible to the human eye. Yet many believe they are the most important parts of who we are. Now let's talk about the soul. In many traditions, the soul is described as your personality. It is your thoughts, your emotions, your desires, your memories. In simple words, the soul is what makes you. It is the physical and emotional identity of a person. When you feel happy, sad, excited, or afraid, that experience is often connected to the soul. Think of the soul as your inner self. The part that thinks, the part that feels, the part that chooses. Now let's move the spirit. The spirit is often described differently, very differently. In many spiritual teachings, the spirit is seen as the life force. It is the divine spark. It is the energy that connects you to something higher than yourself, while the soul reflects your personality. The spirits reflect your connection to the universal or divine source. This is where things get interesting. Many experts explain it like this. The soul is your individual identity. The spirit is your universal connection. The soul is personal. The spirit is transcendent. Let's understand this with an easy example. Imagine a light bulb. The bulb itself is like the body. The light inside the bulb is like the soul. But the electricity powering the light, that is like the spirit. Without electricity, the bulb can't shine. Without the spirit, the soul can't express life. This analogy helps many people understand the difference clearly. But the story does not end here. Different cultures explain the concept in different ways. In ancient philosophy, especially in Greek thoughts, the soul was often considered the center of consciousness. Meanwhile, in many spiritual traditions, the spirit was seen as the breath of life. Something given from a higher power, something internal, something pure. Now let's explore another important difference. Many teachings say the soul can be saved and changed. Your experiences, your habits, your environment. All of these influence your soul. Your personality evolves over time. Your emotions grow. Your thinking changes. This shows the soul is dynamic. It develops. It learns. It adapts. But the spirit is often described as unchanging, pure, constant, untouched by the everyday experiences. According to many beliefs, the spirit is the deepest core of your existence. It is not easily influenced by the daily emotions. It is steady, silent, and powerful. Here is another way to understand it. The soul asks questions. The spirit holds wisdom. The soul reacts. The spirit observes. The soul experiences fear. The spirit remains calm. This is why many meditations practices are focused on connecting with the spirit. Because the spirit is believed to be the source of inner peace. Now you might be the one doing something important. Both exist inside us. How do they interact? Great questions. Many thinkers believe the spirit gives life and higher awareness, while the soul processes every human experiences. In simple terms, the spirit provides the energy, the soul manages the experience. Think of the spirit as the sun and the soul as the moon. The moon shines, but only because it reflects the sun's light. Similarly, the soul expresses life. But many believe the spirit is the original source of that life. Now let's talk about emotions. When you feel anger, that is usually connected to the soul. When you feel jealousy, again the soul. When you feel excitement, the soul is active. But when someone experiences deep inner peace during meditation, many describe that as touching the spirit. When someone feels unconditional love for all beings, many traditions say that it is the spirit expressing itself. This distinction is suitable for powerful. The soul is often emotional. The spirit is often peaceful. The soul is reactive. The spirit is aware. Now let's address another common belief. Some philosophies say the soul is mortal, meaning it evolves and many transform. But the spirit is eternal, unchanging, beyond time. However, not all traditions agree on, and that is important to the understand, because the concept of the soul and spirit varies across cultures. Some religions treat them as the same thing. Others clearly separate them. And some modern psychologists avoid both terms entirely. Instead, they talk about mind and consciousness. But even today, millions of people strongly believe in both. Why? Because human experience often feels deeper than just the physical body. People across the world report moments of deep inner awareness, moments of stillness, moments of connection with something bigger than themselves. Many describe their experience as spiritual, not just emotional, not just mental, but something beyond, something quiet, something powerful, and something very real to them. This is why the debate between soul and spirit continues even today. Scientists are still exploring consciousness, philosophers are still asking questions, and spiritual seekers are still searching within. So, where does that leave us? It leaves us with an important understanding. The soul represents your human experience, your feelings, your thoughts, your personality, while the spirit represents your deeper life force, your higher awareness, your connection to the universal. But remember something very important. This topic is not just about theory, it is about self understanding. Because when you understand the difference between soul and spirit, you start to understand yourself at a deeper level. And that is where real transformation begins.